one. This is an adult stream with adult situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Definitely. Welcome to the BearNet. It is again Monday evening. Yes, we're already back so soon. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for joining us. And
Really, you just can't get rid of us. That's really just the better way.
More or
to put
less.
it.
Fellas, how's it going?
The bad penny always turns out right.
We're like
Oh,
the
well.
incurable cancer of the internet.
Could maybe, possibly.
Well,
Kind of reminds me of these old Darkwing Duck cartoons. Wait. Anyway, I am Ghost, aka Jeremy.
I'm Sans, aka Tyler.
I'm Alex, or Greg, and none of this AKA bullshit, because I'm not wanted in other states for different crimes I've committed.
I'm Ikage, also known as Julian. And this is Seth, also known as Steve.
That's right. Our
Because
friendly
again,
neighborhood
apparently-
CGBI guest that is now OU, that is now, I have no idea what.
To introduce him.
He's so
Dude,
lazy,
He is
he can't even
royalty
speak.
or some
I'm a
shit.
big deal, man.
He's really
Maybe
just definitely
somewhere.
unimportant, but he'd like to
I'll
call
give you
himself the
that.
best.
Maybe you're a big deal somewhere.
Certainly ain't here.
What was it? Frappe's had a good name for me yesterday. Ah,
Shit,
remember.
wrote that shit down, dude.
I know.
He just, man, so many people are just leaving openings tonight.
Right?
I'm just gonna leave it all alone. You know, I'm not gonna be that guy tonight.
You're not gonna go for the whole.
Speaking of holes, there's the hot Lydia photo I was talking about.
Ooh,
Right. But anyway, all right, what do we got on for tonight? Well, tonight is a salute to Hero Mechs. We're gonna run a Hero Mech theme tonight, and I am currently in a Dragon Slayer.
Slayer dragons! Khaleesi would be
Yeah.
ashamed of you.
right.
I am in a jester.
Is that a
You
question
sound
mark?
So uncertain.
I'm in a.
No.
Maybe he doesn't
Jester?
know what tone to use to not get his head chopped off in the chorus. Like, maybe that's his inner jester coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the jester's one of the
The
middle
king
of the
just
road
received
in
bad
this year.
news. Perhaps
Mechs.
I should put a query on the end of all of my statements this evening.
I was thinking he was ending it as a query, just to confuse us.
He's like that.
Mm.
Consider me not confused.
Are you unconfused then?
And I am running the mightiest of the hero mechs, the Pirate Bane.
The fucking Peebles.
Hey, we got some of your friends with us, Ghost.
Indeed.
Why don't you invite him over for the stream?
Reactor online.
Silence.
Sensors online.
I can send them.
Silence.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
You guys, what weapon group should I use? I don't know.
All of them.
You should make sure you put your Gauss rifle on chain fire.
I was
Yes,
having
make
one-
sure you've mapped your Gauss rifle to literally every firing key and every
Just
firing
melee
group.
press.
I was being busy trying to sign into Twitch once again because somehow it hates me and wants to log me out even though I've already logged in for the night. So I'm in a misery, and that's not really the misery. Maybe that's more the tone, like maybe like angry Batman voice. If you're piloting a misery, I'm Batman.
I'm piloting a misery.
I'm going to bring misery to the enemies of Gotham.
New
I'm gonna
target
probably die
acquired.
here too. Yeah, it's well, you know. New Batman voice isn't great either, so.
They're coming up behind us pretty fast.
Yeah, I noticed.
You sound like you're gargling marbles.
And I'm gonna lose my good shoulder. I'm gonna lose my good shoulder. I'm gonna be a sad panda.
Airstrike online. New target acquired.
There we go. Cover, yay, cover.
So how are we fighting these guys? We want to actually
wanna
engage
win.
them, like
New
across the
target
C3 line.
acquired.
I want to win, he says.
Well, I agree with you on that one, but I'm talking about the specifics of winning rather than the motive.
There's a difference.
In
Yes,
this situation,
I would say
suppose there is.
yes.
Acquired.
You know, all that feel-good vibe about we're gonna win is all well and good, but you kind of have to have a battle plan too.
Battle plans are for pussies.
And people who like winning.
And people who aren't
Torso
pirates.
critical damage.
Your battle plan is to not be seen or shot at.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just let your ECM provide what middling support that you can to us.
We got a few of them behind us. I'm
They're
like forward.
coming around the corner in Delta
Or
4.
I could be in Charlie too.
Well, since I apparently can only wander across the
Ow.
water so quickly, lost my shoulder already. So I now have a
Yeah,
medium
this
pulse
is
laser.
turning hostile.
New target acquired.
Our team needs to get over here quick.
Also, there's a whale just sitting still over in
Golf.
New target acquired.
Charlie 2, I guess. And nobody's doing anything about that, so I'm just slowly being murdered by him.
Yeah, golf. We need to get him. He's out. He's exposed and he's by himself.
He's preoccupied at the moment.
I see that. You got him. You got him well.
Get him.
occupied. That's putting a lot of value to that pirate's bane there.
Hell
Hikage.
yeah. I know my shit, son.
I do what I want. I'm
Activated.
Watch yourself. Hikage, don't get too close to him. Don't get close to him.
Whoa.
Torso critical damage.
I believe I now know why he was saying don't get close to him. I do
Airstrike.
like that he did not want to inform you why not to get close to him, though.
Target destroyed.
He's down.
Dead people
New target
The
acquired.
mighty pirate's bane was distraction enough.
Yeah, but we're still down one.
Target destroyed.
Let's push out to our team
At
at Delta 3.
25%.
Oh, we still got a chance to.
Target
no.
acquired.
I may die. You guys should
Oh,
probably
I'm
take advantage of the fact that
Not
I'm
too
trying
far
to kill
myself.
me. Yep, there we go.
I'm gonna die with like 20 damage.
Fuel at 25%.
I had 37,
Fuel
so.
at 0%.
Woo!
Yep,
New target acquired.
that's bad.
Target destroyed. New
I gotta fire my
target acquired.
AC-20 once at something that was 600 meters away, and my PPCs, I think, once at something that was probably
New
roughly
target
away.
acquired.
I should really make this a 2-button mech.
A 2-button mech?
Oh, that bench is
How
about to
many
go
buttons
down.
are you using now?
3.
For what?
Why are you using
Left
three?
side, right side machine guns?
Why? What?
I don't know, reasons.
Right
Left and
torso
right side machine.
critical.
Like, the thing
No.
literally has the least heat in the game, and you have it on left and right side machine guns?
Left side lasers, right side lasers, and then machine guns.
Yeah, just one laser button.
I see. Yeah, dude, it's small lasers. Anyway, while we're all dead, besides Tickage.
Wow,
Wow.
I'm the last man standing.
I did say besides
Too
Tickage.
powerful.
New
Yeah.
target
For some
acquired.
reason, I don't think that's the reason.
Pirates made too squishy.
The reason we are running Hero Mechs this weekend is that the Battle Toolkit is going on, and that includes MC packages, 20% extra for every MC you buy. Hero and Champion Mechs, 50% off. Faction cockpit items are 50% off. MC consumables are 30% off. Faction patterns are 30% off. And the all-important premium time
What's
is
this?
also 30% off.
What's
So,
this?
You should
Okay, never mind.
probably
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know what this thing is.
I was
so-
just gonna give y'all shit for giving me shit about being an adjuster, and I'm top damage in R.
No one gave you shit for being in a jester.
I'm pretty
We
sure.
gave you
We gave
shit
you-
for
we gave you
being
because of your tone
questioning
of
your
confidence.
what nick you're in.
Jester? Like you weren't certain. You're like, I think I'm in a jester. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I'm in a jester.
That'd be like if Kenny Loggins was like, "Highway to the danger zone." Like, it doesn't work, man. It just doesn't work.
Oh my god. Well played, good sir. Well played. So, This feels sluggish, more so than I remember.
What feels sluggish?
What are you in?
This Dragon
The
Slayer.
Dragon Slayer? I could have told you that. So is are your buddies over at SJR going to be joining us, Ghost?
Mm,
That's not really okay. Apparently, Ghost
No,
is away,
doesn't look
and
like.
now he's not.
Well, tonight's an official practice night, so they might not
Oh,
be.
I see. Now, also, after that first link and my plug for PGI and go spend money on them or not, if you don't want to, I don't really care. I'm just, doing my thing. Battle of Tukian actual event is also going on, which I'll be linking in event details, which is extended through the 30th. So if you haven't played yet, go ahead and get to that CW matches. Matches are pretty much instantaneous if you're clan side. If you're IS side, the matches are instantaneous ? Which pretty much you'll get a group instantaneously. You just got to wait for a spot on the world to open up, and some of the groups in front of you to thin out. But I've been hearing 10 to 15 minute wait times throughout the weekend. 15 was the longest, so should be down to 5 to 10 right now.
Except for Friday.
Yeah, for a while. That's what I'm talking about.
Friday was about 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's what somebody told me, so I figured that was the exception, not the rule. So link, just like details in the chat. So you've got main event rewards for different units, blah 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 blah. What they're doing, banners and stuff like that. More importantly, personal challenge rewards, especially starting at at 15 and 30. 15 you get 150 MC. 30 you get 300 MC. There's different cash rewards in there. At 40 points, you get either a Banshee or a Warhawk. It is the new Warhawk. It's the Warhawk C from this last collection of, not the current 7+3 Intersphere mechs, but the last collection of clan mechs that came out.
It's worth noting, if you are interested in clan mechs at all, that is one of the Warhawks that is actually probably worth keeping. Not only does it have an excellent hardpoint layout, it has some solid quirks as well. One of the arms actually has a -4% heat generation quirk on it, which is one of the best energy weapon quirks the clans have gotten so far.
But I think it's the same as the Prime Arms. So
the Prime Arms are specifically for ERPPCs. This one's a general quirk.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so this is, if you wanted to make a laser vomit mech with the Warhawk, which it's actually kind of good at, that's the chassis to do it on.
But that being said, you don't have to do it on the chassis because you can just throw those arms on there. So I would just sell it if I was you guys and throw the Warhawk C stuff on a Prime variant if you have it, because additional MC plus good quirks equals happy face. So that's what I would do, and get yourself an extra 7.7 I think was what it was.
If you're looking to sell one of these two mechs, the Warhawk is again the way to go.
Yeah.
It will sell for more. The only reason to get the Banshee would be, again, if you're an IS loyalist and don't give a shit about clan mechs.
No.
Or if you want to use that big ass XL engine.
Was it 380 in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a bad XL engine. If it was actually a 295, I might have actually considered getting that more so, because spare light engines are always nice. But yeah. I don't really need any more big XL engines, so I'm okay. So, yeah, if you're just looking for cash, pick up the Warhawk. And also, you're going to be getting sprinklings of different total GXP values in there too. 1,000, then 2,500, and then 5,000 GXP once you get up to the 45 event point mark. And again, that is going through the 30th, which is Thursday. So, make sure you're signing in, doing at least a couple matches in there. Like I said, the wait time isn't really bad at all, especially clan side. Intersphere side isn't bad really either. So, make an attempt at least get yourself some free GXP, MC, or cash, and, have a good time.
Right on. Yeah, they informed me that they're going to be doing some CW here soon, so.
Can we not get this map, please?
Son of a bitch! Let's kill the 228 guys first.
Yep.
Versi
Also,
is top primary, followed by Juice.
Firebrand, I do agree. The heavy metal being not good is still sad.
Yeah, it was the best hero mech. It was my favorite battle mech, and now I ran it last stream for a brief period, and it was painful, like truly painful.
Weapons.
It's just not it's not nearly quirked enough yet. That's the main problem.
No, it needs jump jet and movement speed quirks.
Yeah, or at least if nothing else, it needs like the Well, let's just say that flat in general assault mech jump jets need a rework. So let's just not even limit that to the Highlander. And then beyond that, if anything else, it probably needs at least the structure and armor quirks from the new one, if not more specific quirks to each chassis to make them work.
Yeah.
Like
And
even if they made it like a Lerm boat, I'd be okay with it. It just doesn't do anything remotely well at this point to make it worth running.
And let's not be timid. Let's increase that movement speed quirk from 5% to 10%.
Yeah.
You know, I have a crazy idea. Instead of reworking the jump jets, they could just lower the gravity.
That affects
Instead
a
of,
whole
like-
bunch of things. Like, I remember reading a post about that, and there are tons of
Target
other
acquired.
things that affects, like LRM flight speed and ballistic drop-off and all that shit. So that's a much more in-depth solution
New target
than
acquired. Fuel
I
just
once
fix
again am going
buffing
to
the
lose
jump
my
jets.
gun arm before I get to do anything this match. So
Welcome
that's gonna
to
be fun.
piloting misery.
I'll give you as much ECM coverage as possible.
The ECM's not going to help me. It was direct fire from something with gauzes over there.
Alright, we're pushing Delta 3.
Like, it's not... It's just that, like, both matches now, I've had to... Like, I can't defend with my right side.
Behind us.
airstrike activated.
Awesome.
Yep, down.
Artillery strike.
Man, this map just never ceases
Acquired.
to piss me off these days.
Danger torso.
It's a bad map. They need to fix it soon.
I mean, any map that you can spawn into, start the match off, and you're getting shot at within 10 seconds, 5 seconds, it's just not
Yeah,
good.
this map
Danger
is too
torso.
small.
Critical death.
Oh god, a direwolf! I don't like that. And I don't like him.
Artillery strike online. Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Yes, watch the locust. That's totally the thing you want to be shooting at.
And we're down 2.
Shit.
You guys can pull this off.
I thought we were supposed to be fighting scrubs. Or wasn't that the logic? Hey, we'll be fine and so will you. Everyone's playing community warfare.
Well, that would be true if everybody was actually playing.
Well, what's the fun in that?
I'm not sure I concur with that analysis, and I'm glad that I didn't know.
New target acquired. Right torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed.
God damn it.
Right
And
arm
Fire
destroyed.
Brian, I definitely
Center
agree.
torso,
Never
critical
sell your Hero
damage.
Mechs. Eventually, at some point, PGI will make them worth running again.
Artillery
So,
strike online.
Yeah, I
Heat
completely concur
level
with that.
critical.
And if you do find a build worthwhile, let us know.
Right
Because I would love to
torso,
play it at some
damage.
point, but
New
I just don't
target.
think it's worth it at the moment.
Damn it,
should
I
rem-
couldn't fit through there.
They should just remove this map from the rotation until they fix it.
It's broken. It is not a fun map to play on.
No, it's really nice.
It's just... Well, because whatever lance like that one, we had our assaults in the last lance instead of our first lance. So we're on... And our team didn't rotate to us like any actual team should do. So instead it's just, hey, we're going to fall behind and then get murdered because they're going to catch us. And apparently all of their assaults were in their Alpha and Bravo lances and not their last lance because the game literally hates us. Good times! Yay!
It'd be alright.
Yay. Getting murdered in my misery bunhole. That just makes me sad.
Yeah. Are you switching to a protector there, Ghost?
Nah, I'm gonna stay in the Dragon Slayer for a bit. I'm just looking to see what I had on it. Couldn't remember. It's been a while.
While you're gonna do that, I think I'm gonna recover my Warhorn. If I remember correctly, it's on my Jenner.
Greetings to those who just joined us. I noticed our viewer count went up by several people.
Yep.
We are running...
How's it going, guys?
We're here running our Hero Mechs tonight in honor of Hero Mech sale going on right now. If you guys are interested in picking up any Hero variant, now is the perfect time to do so. So make sure you're checking those out. Beyond that, just 2 bad matches in a row. Getting left behind in assaults. Always Always a half tempted.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just half tempted to like run like the biggest XL I can find in this misery, just so I can at least be speedy. That's a terrible idea.
Idea.
Did you
Yeah,
just
no, it
say
is the worst
XL
idea.
in a misery?
Yeah, no, I did, because at least I might survive for longer than the first 10 seconds of every match.
No,
okay, we're
XL
not-
Stalker bad. You should feel bad for even
I know.
suggesting it at
I
all.
know how bad it is. What I'm saying is, it still would be better than losing my entire weapon-like platform and then getting cored in the rear, because I
Yeah,
can't
so
do anything about it.
you can just die when you get caught out by yourself instead of get neutered.
Because they're virtually the same anyway.
Right?
I don't give a shit. I'm one medium pulse laser at my center torso is not going to make a difference in the match. I'm sorry, it just isn't.
I'm talking about. I thought it made a huge difference for Seth just there.
Yep.
Didn't need that Gauss anyway.
I'm not used to being able to fire Goss that quick, so I'm like, I still have it timed out in my head mentally. So I'm like, why is it green? Oh, I can fire already.
It's always green. Why is it always green?
Yeah.
Because Gatling Goss.
Right? It's an early model hag, and for some reason Intersphere has it.
Right.
Oh, you guys are ready? 1 second. I just went ahead and bought a misery too.
You're
Because why the hell not?
you're a poo hole, but it's fine.
I think it's aptly named.
Misery? For
Yeah,
Alex?
As long as you're piloting it, you'll be in it.
Hey, misery likes company. Hey!
Hey, that was terrible.
No,
Nah, can we?
bad.
Yeah.
No donuts.
Yeah. No, wait, no donuts? Were you? I don't know.
Donuts.
Do we have a sponsorship with
Krispy Kreme, yo.
Krispy Kreme? Is that who our current sponsor is? I don't know.
Well, if we have a sponsor,
We did, we just lost it.
from
What the
Krispy
hell?
Kreme, I want my donuts.
Hmm.
Shit, yeah.
Mhm.
Like, where's that sponsorship money? Come
I
on.
mean, yeah.
right?
I mean, if
Don't
they're
hold
not
out
giving us
on us.
donuts, I
They
mean,
they could
I-
just pay me in donuts. I would be okay with that.
right. I mean, if they're not going to pay us in donuts, I mean, I'm sure Duncan will. Like, we could shift borders. We can go over to the dark side of Duncan.
Been more of a fan of
Donuts,
Duncan
the
myself.
official donut of Duncan Fisher. Yay, a map where I'm not going to be immediately murdered.
Oh, hey, the guys who just wrecked us are now on our team.
Yay!
Excellent.
We will be winning this
Yay.
match. Oh, and they've got Duckerino with them now. No wonder we got so screwed. There's like 3 or 4 of their really good pilots.
Knox, bring in the corny jokes.
And Alex now. Alex won't get killed in the first 10 seconds.
Right?
All
And
systems
I'm
holds us
not
back.
spawning in the worst like part of the map either. Like this is just much better. It's just much better.
Part of me wants to just kill Alex just to,
Just to do it.
out. I mean, could you even like turn around fast enough to stop me?
No.
I do want to say that I actually forgot how fun this mech
25%
is
fuel
when
at
you're not being focused
0%.
in it. It's one of the few heavies that is faster than a Timberwolf.
Really? Is it?
And oh yeah, if you're not running a Jester at like in and around the 100 km/h range, you are running a Jester wrong.
Huh.
It is all about its speed and maneuverability.
What's your armament?
4 medium pulse lasers and 2 large lasers.
So it's like the inverse of Timberwolf.
Sort
Right.
of, yeah.
Yeah. It's staring at me.
Who's the slow guy way behind us?
Airstrike online.
Must be Alex.
Imagine that, it's me.
You know, it just occurred to me that I have regular medium laser range in this module instead of medium pulse laser. And I am totally wasting that. Shit.
Well done, good sir. Well done.
Good job.
I wasn't thinking. I was just excited at the prospect of piloting it again.
And this is the guy we put in charge of things.
Well, can I just say
Wait,
in a,
what?
in a
You
weekend-
put in charge of
Shit
things.
these days.
Can I just say it's amusing that I'm in a mech that I've seen literally all weekend in Stalkers, and every match now everyone's been outrunning me. Like, where is the Stalker
Fuel at
Fiesta that I expect to
25%.
see?
The Stalker love.
Yeah, exactly.
Airstrike online.
Oh god, that's
Target
bad.
Acquired.
Oh God. The great oh God.
That's one of those mechs that you really don't want to be facing in a jester.
And oh God.
Adar
A
will,
whale?
A
like,
Dogod?
seeing a
Well, it is an LVX-10 whale, so
Oh,
I
is
don't-
it?
Never
yeah.
mind then. I
Yeah.
was
Yeah, I
assuming
don't
he
think
had
I
a
would
smart
really
build.
worry about it.
0%.
No, he's got a
Fuel
bad
at
build.
0%.
I was totally like, oh, he's got Gauss rifles.
He's
I'm
got
gonna
a
die.
silly build. That's why I didn't take nearly the damage I thought I was going to either. Also, you're
New
blocking
target
all of my shots at
acquired.
the moment, and I hate you.
Suck
me?
it.
Yes, you and the
New
jester
target
that
Sorry.
just poked out in front of me. I was like, oh, it's a fatless. Oh, look, now I can make no shots with fatless.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I'm gonna see if I can't get a
Did
UAV
you-
up right behind their
How
line.
did... What?
Airstrike activated.
How? How did that K2 get up there?
Man.
The dark side of the forest is strong with this one.
God damn it.
Acquired.
I'm just playing it horrible today. And this stupid gridiron. I hate it.
You gotta. It's not. You gotta learn how to play it. It's
Damage.
a mech that
Gauss
rewards
ammo
being a
destroyed.
dirty coward.
Oh, through the
You have
back.
to hide behind everybody else.
I knew that was a bad spot to be.
Oh, well, he's dead already. I guess this
New
way.
target acquired.
Finish off that catapult.
I'd love to finish
Target
off the
destroyed.
catapult, but now 4 people are in front of me. I didn't
Yeah,
leave the
we
last
won.
guy anyway.
If I broke 100 damage, I'd be impressed.
I don't think I broke 200, so.
I charged around that one corner, poked out, fired off, pulled back a bit, and then like our entire team overwhelmed me with the wave, and I got stuck in the back, and I was like, "Oh man, this sucks." Hello.
So how's the
Painful.
Dragon Slayer treating you there? Ghost?
Slow, painful,
It's faster than my stalker.
faster than a stalker.
And that's
Oh.
something at least.
I mean, it's got me
Right.
wanting possibly to change over to Protector. That's pretty
I'm
bad.
going into misery with Alex.
Yay, misery friend. We can be miserable together.
Yep.
Oh, it's tempting to switch to a Protector if
last
you're gonna
link.
switch Ghost.
Last link I posted in chat is the weekend updates, which if you're not watching those, they actually usually have pretty decent information. So make sure you guys take a look at those. Those are always posted on the website. I think generally on Friday. Darren tries to
There's
get those up.
a sneak peek of the new mech base.
Yes, there is, which was the reason
It's
I was
pretty
getting to it.
exciting.
We're not quite sure because it's not exactly shown how it's working, but the general thought is if that giant tab on the right, which is like the tab in Smurfy's on the right, where you have all of your lasers, ballistics, engines, heat sinks, etc. If you can drag and drop that shit into your mech, then we will actually have a good working mech lab, and it will be the first game
Yes.
with a good working mech lab, which will be
Yeah.
a most happy face in general.
MWO will be coming up in the world, mech lab
Yes.
wise. It's
Yes.
pretty amazing.
Slowly and steadily.
So you guys should take a look at that. Like I said, usually check out those weekend updates. It's a good rundown of any events going on, any big changes coming in the future, patch overview, etc.
I can't wait for that.
All right, Ghost. I'm switching to an Orion. You gotta get in the Orion. No more Dragon Slayer.
Mm.
Stop hurting yourself.
I'm glutton for punishment. What can I say? All right.
I'm glad I bought all these modules when they were on sale.
Right?
Oh man, I have a gridiron. What the fuck? I just realized I have one too.
I'm gonna save mine for community warfare.
You're still running the mini sludge
Nope,
sands?
I'm actually gonna try J-Man's build on this. Not J-Man, G-Man's build on this. The Gauss and the 3 large lasers.
Okay. What engine does it have in it?
Standard 285, I believe.
So if you just joined us, apparently this is the Mech Lab BearNet.
Yeah.
All we do is sit
Mech Lab
around
edition.
and everyone jerks off talking about their mechs. So, you know,
Right.
it's good times. Good
Good
Yeah.
times.
Ha ha ha.
This is probably my fault.
Yeah,
It
it's all
is your
y'all's
fault.
faults. I'm a misery. It's not been treating me all that well, but I'm sticking with it. So, not my fault here.
Actually, I'd like to point out that according to every match that we've dropped in, he hasn't been sticking with anything. He's been in the back, falling behind, getting killed. So your argument is mute.
I'm not boring people to death, man. I think that's not my fault, then. Unfortunately, viewers, I'm also out of news topics because there's not really much going
Yeah.
on besides
The battle for
Tukey.
Tukiyid is kind of like the
Oh,
thing right now.
Actually, minor news thing, if you didn't know, we've been harping on it, but on the 30th, so as by the end of the evening on the 30th, we'll be seeing a CW map reset. So be
That's
aware
okay.
that we will be seeing map reset on the 30th. So the grid as it is now is the way it will be until a total reset on the 30th. In which case, really, the Battle Tukey doesn't matter whatsoever, besides the fun community event. But yeah, so check that out.
Just for S&G right now, really, more than anything.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I'd like to see, especially now that we have an official MWO stamped thing that says 3052, right? I mean, because, you know, even the banner's going to say, like, remember Tukey 66 3052, right? So now we have an official thing that says we're up to 3052. So I just want a Turkina. Like, that's just what needs
Oh,
to
back
happen
to the Turkina.
I need to have a Turkina. I mean, we're in the right date now, and the Battle Tukey has happened, which was the unveiling of the Turkina, which was shown in the, I believe it was the, like, Khan's own Lance. I don't remember what they're called for J Falcon, nor do I particularly care, but I'm pretty sure, like, 2 or 4 out of, like, the trinary with Khan in it was running the Turkina. So, Turkina, TGI, please. Because
Okay,
that
so
would give
we've
me a
been
happy
talking
face.
about how Ghost is holding us up in the Mech Lab, but I'm seeing Seth and Hikage being the ones who aren't ready here.
I'm not disagreeing with
What's
that
up?
statement. All
I was
I'm
ready.
saying was I've been the only one this entire time with the big green
Hikage?
button next to my name.
Yeah.
You ready there, buddy?
Yeah, give me like half second here. I just gotta save. Because, you know, cost rifle blood.
Right.
You can't blame a guy for wanting to get his cost rifle on.
Yeah. TK Sachs, some funnies in CW this weekend. He linked a video in Twitch. So if you guys will go take a look at that. I have no idea what it is. I haven't watched it, but it might
looks
be
like-
funny.
It's
I have
pretty
not
funny.
watched it,
I
but it
liked
looks like
it.
it's from Krivon's stream.
Alright, let's do this.
I enjoyed the video.
Alex, why does it gotta be Twitch? Why can't it just be Twitch?
I don't know. Why do you have me on this show every week? I mean, there are redundant questions that we could ponder all the time with. But somehow I'm here every week, and somehow it's Twitch. Just go with it, man. Just go with it.
I'm going. We might have to have a little chat later.
I don't. Can I just
Little-
tune you out for that chat? Like, is that something I can do?
You probably do anyway, all the time.
I
With their
genuinely
resume.
do. I mean, it's just generally like Ghost McSerious face. And every once in a while, you come up with something funny, like you did earlier, and then nobody else gets it, and I like, ghost, hold on.
Oh, you mean the stuff that I do before the actual show begins?
Yeah, like always when we're hilarious before the show begins, and then the viewers are like, well, I don't know why I watch these guys every week, they're stupid. So, but you know, good times.
Because remember, we like to get rid of all the good radio before we even start. That way, we can give you the creme de la creme of crap radio.
Yay!
Because, you know, we haven't had this map enough tonight.
Just stop. Can we not?
It's divine punishment.
Hey, it's Ethan Grimm
Yay!
and SJR.
I don't wanna. Alright guys, we've got AI on our team.
Online.
Maybe they'll hit all of their shots to the head with every shot.
Sensors online.
But
Weapons online.
they're not Skynet.
All systems nominal.
All right, Ghost, where are you?
Well, Skynet doesn't guarantee headshots, otherwise I'd have that shit installed in my head too.
We're doing this the right way.
Yay! It's Conquest instead, so we actually started together. I'm actually okay with this. Not really, I mean, I still don't want to play this map, but it's better. And then a fat list just fell in front of me, and so now I have no speed.
Could have been worse because it fell on top of me.
Contacts at Delta 4.
Target acquired.
Bravo Stormcrow. Goss mediums, who'd have thought?
Not at all a popular build.
No, it's terrible. I don't know why you're taking that.
No, I don't get it.
New target
Why would you
acquired.
combine like literally two of the best weapon systems, if not the best weapon systems in the game? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It's not like they're two great tastes that taste great together.
Right? No, it's not like mashed potatoes and steak. Those things certainly don't go together.
Can we not talk about steak?
Can we always talk about steak? Could this be just like the steak cast, the BearNet? Can we just talk
The
about
steak net.
the steak net, where we talk about different steaks we've eaten? I had a porter.
Feels so slow.
Yep, this is looking out to be a pretty painful stream.
New target acquired.
Apparently. I mean, whose idea was it to run freaking Hero Mechs anyway?
Ghosts.
It was Ghost.
Mine.
It's definitely Ghost.
It was definitely the guy that thinks of the ideas because no one else does.
Actually, I'd like to point out that I'm the one who thought it up.
I'm about to get.
What
Yeah.
I recommended winning Mechs.
Did you say IS Mechs and then somebody took it to Hero Mechs? I don't.
No, I just said we should run Hero Mechs until Heroes Underrated.
So that sounds like it was your idea. Vince.
So I can throttle
That's
you
kind of
in
the joke.
my sleep then. Yeah.
Destroyed.
Oh, crap.
Destroyed.
Yeah, Thunderbolt has no arms, but he has no weapons as his arms, so those are just wasted shots. Good times.
Thank you, Alex.
Lols! Misery
New
finally
target
pays off.
acquired.
I'm gonna
Right
jump already up there
arm
too, 'cause
critical
I don't like
damage.
them.
Warning incoming missile.
Why are you taking my right arm, dude? That doesn't do anything. I don't even have any heat sinks over there. What you talking about, Willis?
New target acquired.
I don't like that there's things behind us though, and I don't like that my
Oh,
torso's
wow.
open.
Maybe switching to the Orions was a bad idea, Ghost.
Bad idea. Agreed.
Not my left torso.
And now I'm
New
not.
target
If we're gonna be
acquired.
playing guys like this all night, we need to at least be running a decent Hero Mechs.
Well, guys, I got my kill and 250 damage,
Left
so
arm
I traded
destroyed.
evenly with you on the game.
I also blame Sans.
Can I just say that I enjoy that someone's named Ramrod? I'd be better
Go
if it
Team
was
Ramrod.
I'd be better if it was Team Ramrod or Car
New
Ramrod.
target
But a
acquired.
Ramrod, nonetheless, still makes me happy.
Look at this King Crab, best build ever. Ramrod.
Dude, it's just so OP. You don't
Critical
understand.
damage.
You don't understand it.
New target acquired.
It's beyond your comprehension how good it is. Also, I mean, why would he waste his streaks on a light mech? I mean, that's silly.
Right torso destroyed. Gauss ammo destroyed.
Atlas! That's bad.
Medium
Which is
armor
somebody else.
destroyed.
Grid Iron is dead. Literally everybody's dead. Okay. Yay!
We all did.
Hey, at least I got double digits. I got 200 this time, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this was not entirely my fault this game, so.
That's
I
triple
mean,
digits.
No, that was totally
Yes, I meant. Yeah,
That's
sorry. Thank you
on
for calling
me.
me out.
Sans.
what. I'm not enjoying this. Okay, it was a mistake. Orion.
Mistakes were made.
This is a mistake.
Sorry,
regret
viewers,
all
you
the
spent
things.
20 minutes in the mech lab determining the best protector build to have it be
What?
terrible.
No, I was red. That was Ghost. I was
Mm.
already.
What?
I
Yeah.
just switched to it.
You can't put this
Now
on
I'm
me.
going
Sans,
back to
there's always
Jester.
one option. You can always
Just-
go
just-
play with your way.
Just skip. Just skip.
We need to do a wang drop. Because I know there's three
So
guys,
what are
three
we
wangs
at?
in here.
Are we 1-3 here? Oh shit, we could. I'm okay. Yen Wang time.
Alright.
As long as it's already built, it's good to go.
It is
Yep.
already built. I
As
just
long
modular.
as it's already built.
The wang is always ready.
Waiting in the wings.
I'm pretty sure the only way that G-Man could recommend this build is if he's never actually run it.
Yes, that's my suspicion as well. It was.
Well, we've talked that G-Man doesn't always know what he's talking about in his build plans, so.
Thumbs up, G-Man, but I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, G-Man, you generally have a good concept, but then sometimes I just look at your builds and I'm like, why are you running an XL in that? Why are you running Lerms? No, don't do that. That's a sad face.
You're running three large lages and a Gauss rifle.
It's not a bad build, it's just sucks on this.
It's well. To be fair, the Orion is kind of a bad chassis right now. It's really underperforming compared to its contemporaries.
Unfortunately, guys, I also have no news for you as far as Russ goes either from this weekend. One thing he did say is hopefully maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll be actually seeing individual unit scores in the total CW match 2K event thing. They said they were going to try and work on it today. It's not up as of yet, so just keep an eye out for that on the main event page there. The only other thing that Russ currently
Ready.
cares about, I suppose, is that the Falcon 9 lifted off at 7:03 Eastern Time, carrying a satellite. So that's a thing that happened. And you can watch it somewhere, I guess. I don't know where you could watch it at, because it doesn't say. But somewhere, you could have watched it. There was just a picture. There was literally no link to the video. I mean, like, watching rockets, like, go off is pretty cool. But, just a picture. So I don't know.
This random update brought to you by Salty Wench. When you've had too much, you just know it. Salty Wench.
You started talking about nonsense and no way related to the game. Or related to any other game. Like, not even just nothing.
It's not even related to a game.
Just
It's
nothing.
Input IRL here.
Right.
Sounds like Russ had one too many.
Unfortunately, the only other thing I can think of remotely newsworthy from this week is there was once again another Mechs, Devs, and Beer, but I still have yet to listen to any of those, so I couldn't exactly tell you if it's worth your time or not, or if it's just a giant conversation about beer. I really don't know. I didn't recognize the two guys they had on this week either.
I think they were art department guys.
Were they art department guys? See, that would be at least interesting. Like, as long as they weren't like getting into, like, how they designed a Battlemaster's shoulder, but like if they were talking about like, you know, just general like translating concept art to actually making a 3D structure for it, like that would actually be a somewhat interesting conversation. But I don't listen to it, so I don't know what they talk about. So listen at your own risk, I guess, is the question mark assumption here.
Yes.
Okay, let's be honest. Your opinion's not that humble.
Who's
Pretty humble.
opinion? Alex
Did I-
says no.
Did I say I?
No,
humble?
that's not. I'm dressing. Ghost is under BearNet right now.
Yeah.
My opinion's pretty humble. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, huh?
I mean, I don't know if you could say that the guy in SJR's opinion is humble when he goes out and joins one of the best units in the game. Not exactly.
I
sure
don't
about
go
it.
around saying anything. That's
I didn't.
everyone
say you
else
went around
is
saying
doing.
anything. I'm simply stating the fact that you're in one of the best units. Thereby, could you really consider your opinion all that humble?
So is it like by default I'm no longer humble, period? Just because
in my
guilty by
mind,
association?
Yes.
Well, also, I don't know how humble you really were in the first place. You're just really quiet about how not humble you were.
Right.
No, that doesn't work. That would not stand up in a court of law, good sir.
I
Well,
mean,
fortunately, this isn't having to stand up in a court of law.
Yeah.
So screw you, buddy.
yeah, I don't know where you're even remotely getting us and a court of law at all confused, because they're definitely not the same thing.
It's completely different. Is that what
I
you're
mean,
saying?
we do babble a lot about nonsense, yes, but I mean, you know,
Like right now?
there's a lack of legalism. There's definitely a lack of legalese. There's
Yes,
less
there we go.
legalese here.
Oh, we got Team Ramrod.
Car Ramrod too strong. What is CGR? Clan Gauss rifle?
Reactor online. Sensors.
And they're flying
online.
a kitty
Weapons
tag, so I
online.
don't know.
All systems nominal.
I don't know what to make of that.
Oh. This is where I put my Dagger Star Warhorn.
Was in your wang?
It was in my wang.
That would make sense. Trolley Warhorn plus Trolley Mech equals troll.
Right?
It's not as good as the troll that happens from my Street Crow, which has the lunch truck Warhorn in it, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
That's because
Oh.
Lunch Truck is maximum trolling.
Yeah, no. I think the new the Liao Warhorn is now maximum troll.
Maximum racism.
Yeah.
See, I know this is bad when Alex is going faster than me.
Target acquired.
That's just sad. That's not even bad. That's just
Hey!
It's just a sad
New
face.
Light
target
mechs.
acquired.
They're like the AC-20s, right?
Oh
UAV
my
above
God.
you.
I shot a
Interesting
UAV
today.
down with an AC-20 round. Yes.
Nice.
Airstrike.
Oh, my right arm's already open.
Airstrike activated.
Shield better, bro.
New target acquired.
Well, it's like incoming missile, and the missiles are hitting me as it's saying it, and I'm like, God damn it.
You turn away the second that
New target
Fire, you
acquired.
fire.
Charlie on the right.
fire, you turn.
Nova.
Yeah, I know how the
New
shielding
target
works in the wang,
acquired.
thanks.
Target destroyed.
Ah!
What happened to fire and then turn away?
Ah!
Guys, I've made mistakes this match.
Wait,
I've
no,
made
no,
mistakes.
I was yelling because I was killing people. I'm fine.
Stop killing people. I want to kill people.
Mistakes
you're
have
not
been
allowed to
made.
kill people.
Mistakes have
Yeah.
been made.
You're only allowed to kill people if you're playing with your wang.
That's right.
Target acquired.
Warning, incoming missile. Too bad.
Gulf's about to
New
die.
target acquired.
Yay!
Oh, look, we have an urban mech on our team.
Yay! I killed somebody.
Who in their right mind's like, hey, I know it's a great idea. Let's pilot an urban mech.
The urban mech is actually not that bad.
It's not terrible. It is not
Target
terrible.
destroyed.
Not the best mech, but
New
it's not the
target
worst either.
acquired.
Nope. It does its job. It's not exceptional, but it's still reasonably good.
New target acquired.
Come on, Nova. Come on. I'm gonna be your friend.
No! Oh, okay. Right here.
New
All right.
target acquired.
Yay! to the user!
See, this is what we had to do,
Lima.
Sans. We had to bring that wang.
Kilo Hellbringer.
Lima.
Car Ramrod killed somebody as he literally stepped in front of me and I couldn't kill him. But that's fine. We're all fine here.
How are you?
Indeed. So can I rant for a minute since we have
Target
this
discovered.
match that's definitely in
New
hand?
target acquired.
I'm gonna rant anyway. So
Oh
you
my
know
god, this freaking spider and his friggin' lag shield.
New target
So
acquired.
you know the new Star Wars trailer came out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I say how
New
disappointed
target
I am
acquired.
in the universe in general?
Really? Is
Yeah.
that the
You don't
conversation
like
we're
it?
about to have?
Yes.
New
Yes.
target
No, it's terrible.
acquired.
It's god awful.
No,
Loved it.
you're not allowed to talk, Alex.
Why 30 years after the Battle of Yavin is the Empire still running TIE fighters? They were obsolete by the Battle of Endor, and most of them had been switched over.
We don't know what model they are.
Doesn't matter what model they are. They're
Hey,
still
the
goddamn
U.S.
TIE
made.
fighters.
The U.S. still runs F-15s, F-14 Tomcats. Those are very old.
Yeah,
Not really.
But
Not,
it doesn't.
okay,
really.
shut up, Ghost.
It doesn't
Target
run them
destroyed.
anymore because
Yes!
it's out of its usefulness, right?
He didn't have your
Because-
20 either.
And here's the thing, like, no matter how much you updated the TIE Fighter, the TIE Interceptor updates would still be better. More importantly, the TIE Defender, which took part in the Battle of Endor, like at least 2 squadrons were at the Battle of Endor, was superior in every way, shape, and form to anything that the Rebels and or New Republic had for decades after the Battle of Endor.
Welcome to EmpireNet, where we talk about.
I
Star
would
Wars all
like
the
to
time.
apologize ahead of time for the ridiculous bunny trails
The whole
that Alex
trailer's
tends to go on.
awesome.
You know what?
The
I don't
only
apologize. You know what?
problem is TIE
This
fighters.
is Alex.
Goddamn TIE fighters!
All
No,
I
no.
know is that there is a distinct moment in the trailer when you see a Star Destroyer like crash
Yeah,
into
it's
the
just
desert,
crashed
and that's
down
fucking awesome.
No, it's dumb. Why is there a crashed Star Destroyer just sitting in a desert somewhere? Fucking the Emperor wouldn't let that happen. More importantly, Thrawn, who apparently no longer exists, wouldn't let that happen either. He wouldn't be like, hey guys, just go crash a Star Destroyer into some planet, because I'm
This
Admiral
just
Thrawn,
in,
who just doesn't matter
Alex
anymore.
does
I don't
not
even matter.
understand cinematography.
No,
It is an
I completely
image
understand
designed to
cinematography.
evoke an emotional response.
Yeah,
It
and-
tells a pretty solid snippet of the story right there with just
Yeah.
a picture.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, it evokes
so-
hatred that Thrawn no longer exists in this stupid
Ready up,
timeline
Ghost.
where
Let's do
J.J.
this.
Abrams is going to murder all of my favorites when he does. Because that's what he did to Lost, and that's what he did to Fringe. And nobody remembers that. They're just like, man, J.J. Abrams, he's great. It's the greatest thing to ever happen to cinema in a long time. But no, he's terrible. He's awful. Watch anything after like the first 2 seasons of Lost, you'll be like, what is this? I don't understand what's happening anymore. Because it doesn't make sense. Because that's what he does. Same thing with Fringe. First season, great. Second season, pretty good. And then like the 3rd, 4th season, you're like, what are you doing, dude? This doesn't make sense anymore. This is
I will
infallible.
agree that the last half of Lost is like nonsense and
Yeah.
not very good.
It's complete nonsense.
Oh my god. I now know how to give Alex verbal diarrhea for the rest of his life.
Yeah, right?
I can't believe that I have to deal with the fact that Thrawn no longer exists. I'm going to be stuck in whatever stupid universe that J.J. Abrams creates because, oh, it's J.J. Abrams, great, does great things for sci-fi. No, Joss Whedon does great things for sci-fi.
This is
J.J.
true.
Abrams just shits all over my favorite things that
Alex,
I used to read
stop
as a
for
child.
just a second. I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
If they were to take Star Wars and be like, what they're doing now, and be like, no, none of the extended universe exists at all, and then they had Joss Whedon write, would you be okay with that?
No, because in my mind, there's really only 2 Star Wars trilogies. There's the original trilogy, and then there is
Right.
the masterpiece created by Timothy Zahn, which is the Thrawn trilogy. I'm not even going to include the last 2 with the fake Thrawn or fake Thrawn that they come out with later. No, I'm not even going to include those 2 because they weren't either. I don't think they were done by Zahn. There's only 2 Star Wars trilogies. There will only ever be 2 Star Wars trilogies. And the
So
fact that
what
it's
you're
legacy-
saying is, you're such an extremist that your opinion's actually valid.
Well, at the same time, it's extremists that currently control large portions of Iraq and Syria. So, I mean, extremism...
Wait. Hold on a second. Let's back up here.
Online.
Did
Back
you just
that truck up.
compare
Sensors
yourself
online.
to Islamic extremists
I
to
mean,
make a point?
All
I mean,
systems
maybe
manual.
there will be a Star Wars extremist group that we all rally to not let anyone on set, and that the only 3 next movies they can do are the Thrawn trilogy. I don't know. I'm just spitting out ideas here. I have
just
no
wanna
idea.
point
I
out
sure hope you got a
that,
Gauss rifle on that misery, Alex. Nope. Okay.
No.
Oh
Well-
boy.
enjoy not shooting at stuff for most of this match.
I'm simply saying
Uh,
that taking extremism and saying it's
Push.
invalidated because it's extremist doesn't account for a lot that's happening in the world.
I think that Hikage was pointing out that it's generally not very effective. Yes, okay, there are some extremist organizations in that section of the world, but I want to point out that a whole lot of people want to kill them.
Oh, I
And
don't-
some of them
I-
are very
I-
good at killing people.
I don't disagree with that statement, but it was partly the job of the IRA that finally granted Ireland its independence. It was partly because of the Mujahideen in Afghanistan. Actually, it was all because of the Mujahideen in Afghanistan in the 1980s that it retained its independence from the Soviet Union, which was an extremist terrorist faction. So I mean, extremism can work in certain situations.
Why
That's-
are we
that's-
not
that's
pushing the hill?
statement.
Why are we not pushing the hill? I don't understand.
I'm slowly plotting towards the hill.
I'm pushing
I
the hill.
am
I'm
as
gonna die
well.
for it, but I'm pushing the hill.
See, now you've given me territory though, because now I can bring history into my Star Wars argument, and that's just going to be a losing battle. Like that doesn't work out. well.
Actually, no. What
No,
I'm
you
trying-
can
the
only
point I'm
use
trying to
this
make
to
is your
specifically
view is so
avoid
narrow
the
that you
accusation
can't
of
actually
extremism.
see the arguments for their validity.
No,
Yeah, like I
But-
thought that the new trailer was sweet. I
It's
don't
pretty
know what
awesome.
you're talking about.
it's just a bunch of rebel Luke loving happy time of let's go throw in a scene with Han and Chewie, so everyone will be like, it's Han and Chewie again. We love that. Blah, blah, blah." It's literally just trying to get everyone to remember
acquired.
how good the original 3 movies were, and that you're
Yeah,
it's trying to
that's
separate itself
exactly
so
what
much.
they should be doing.
Yes, they're trying to separate themselves so much from the last 3 terrible movies that we got, which are the last 3 movies that we got, and the fact that there was like any sort of input at all from George Lucas, which they didn't really accept, but they did allow him to give input. And if you also do the fact that I don't trust J.J. Abrams because he's made a mockery of Star Trek, it's a fine sci-fi adventure now, but it's not Star Trek. If that's all Star Wars is going to be to him, of just like
He didn't
"Arr!"
write the script though. At least we can.
Yeah, but if
That's
it's
what I
just-
was worried about too.
if it's just like, hey, let's just have action space adventure, that's fine. That's why movies like what came out last summer? The Marvel movie that came out last summer.
The
Captain
Avengers?
America.
No.
Captain America.
No, the other Marvel movie that came out last summer. Space one.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why movies like Guardians of the Galaxy exist. Is they're fun space adventure movies. But Star Wars is such a thing of our culture and today that you just can't make a new movie of it. And not only that, it's not even like he's doing all 3. They're just going to hand it off to some other dude to make. Like I don't. If you have an idea for 3 movies, stick through and do the movies. Like I just don't. I don't get why they're making these decisions.
Juliet.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Ah!
New target acquired.
They've got a firing line in India 10.
New target acquired.
Alpha CT.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Juliet CT is about to pop.
Get him, I'm gonna get him.
Target
Get him
acquired.
right now.
Gas ammo at 25%. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Left torso critical damage.
Charlie
Target
King Crab.
destroyed.
Everything literally just died as I crested that ridge trying to kill stuff.
Have you
Yeah.
have you not had a chance to shoot your guns yet, Alex?
No, I got a fire
Target
sometime.
acquired.
Did not leave
New
that shot
target
very well.
acquired.
Or that one.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
This is pretty fun once you get the hang of it.
What, the gridiron?
No, the misery.
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
Target
it has the same
acquired.
problem every style. It's just
Target
too slow, and you
destroyed.
can't mount XL
Yes!
or anything.
Ah, you dick,
New
Sans.
target
I
acquired.
fucking love this mech. Why don't I play this mech more often? It is so much fun.
Yenlo?
Yeah, the Yenlo is like almost as much fun as you can have in Mech Warrior Online.
Yeah, it's
Pretty much.
pretty awesome, dude. I have no good answer why you don't buy it more often.
Because it's not clan mech.
Yeah, well, I suppose. How did that?
There's a Raven upstairs.
Target destroyed.
And of course he's dead when I finally get the lead right.
Why is it gonna be upstairs?
Because he's actually up there. He's like sitting up on that ridge like an asshole, like a stupid bird, staring down at us.
Ah, gridiron. It's the only mech I can
Got
blow
me.
through 40 rounds of Gauss.
Yeah, I see that.
This Locust only has one large laser.
Yes, well, he's a locust. That's what he should be carrying.
That's so
One
weird.
B.
Is it? Oh, it must be quirked really well.
I hear people shoot. Oh, there he is. Of
Good job.
course I don't get a shot at him. So anyway, that's my opinion on the Star Wars fiasco that we're gonna get in a few months. That's where I stand on it. And
Well, if you felt so strongly, why didn't you tell us how you really felt?
I mean, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It just makes me a sad panda. And even if they do like the same thing, like make the first one like a happy space action movie, and then make the Empire like pretty strong in the second one, and then by the third one do some Jedi bullshit thing over some new Death Star or Eclipse Star Destroyer, make new angry big thing that they have to go destroy. That's just the same story again. It's just unoriginal bullshit. Like
We don't really know what happened in the 30 years though yet. We have no idea.
Yeah!
What happened.
Because legacy doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. So what could have happened is after the Emperor died, the Senate came back in power, and this is a splinter group of like a reemergence of the Empire. Maybe we don't know yet.
I don't
So-
want there to be a reemergence of the Empire. I
So-
want the Empire to defeat the Yuzavong invasion. That's all I want. I want the Empire to be awesome.
I want
and
that
defeat the
whole
Yuzavong.
storyline scrapped from the universe. That was so dumb.
I agree with Seth.
What is this?
I
The Yuzan
love
Vong.
the books. The books are fun, but it's so stupid. Invaders from another galaxy, and they can't sense them in the Force. Ooh, great idea.
Oh, that's not all. There's like a laundry list of shit that's just wrong with that entire section.
Yeah. I mean, I love Jason. I love those stories, but
So, MWO.
Back to the topic at hand.
Alex started.
You know? Well, of course Alex started it.
Hey man, I'm filling space, and Ghost just says back to MWO and then offers us nothing. So I'm just
Right.
I'm just saying, you know,
No, I didn't say back to MWO. I just said so MWO.
yeah.
Right.
And then
And
just
then
a
offer
pause.
nothing.
And then just silence.
You want us to fill the space?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking to myself, I don't even remember what MWO even is after all that conversation. Is that even what we're playing? I'm not even
Why do
sure.
I have a lightsaber? What is
Oh,
this?
oh, speaking of other nerd things that people will probably enjoy, since Ghost again has nothing to offer besides him just ranting about how we're talking about lightsabers. Total War. Fucking Warhammer has officially a new trailer. Go check
Wait.
it out on YouTube.
Wait, Total War Warhammer?
Yes,
Yep.
it exists.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
they announced it a while ago, and they finally put up the trailer for it.
No.
Yes,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's a thing.
I don't think my body's ready.
My spirit is not prepared. It is not prepared.
In the name of the God Emperor, I will be destroyed.
I mean, it's somewhat. I mean, I think the only things they've shown so far is standard humans, dwarves, undead, and chaos are like the only things they've shown thus far. So I'm hoping they do more factions than that, obviously. But
Still gonna do chaos, like or Skaven.
could be.
Gotta have Skaven that warp lightning cannons, bro. Just have legions of slaves and just be like, nah, I'm just gonna fire like my warp lightning cannons and my organ guns into my ranks. Cause I don't care.
Yeah, I have to say the trailer's pretty cool because they've got like a bunch of dwarves defending like a doorway, and they've just got like a million cannons around them. And they're just like lighting them off one after the other. It's great.
Good old dwarves.
Dwarves. I have a dwarf army. I've never actually got to play with anyone with it. We were like, hey, 40k is fun, let's try regular Warhammer. And then everyone stopped playing.
Lols. See, I only have my 40k army.
Is that because
Which?
like you were the only person who actually got bothered around?
No.
Like, going
Several-
and painting all the
Yeah,
people.
several people had actually put energy and money into the armies, and then no one ever, we just didn't play. It's weird. This is the not talking about Mech Warrior stream
Mech Warrior show.
today. Yeah, we figured that we
Well-
haven't had one of these yet, so it was
Okay.
time.
We
just
do
talk about
a
random
stream
shit.
about big stompy robots, right? So obviously
Seraphim!
people are interested in sci-fi, and people are interested in our opinion. Otherwise, they wouldn't watch the show, or at least us being asses of ourselves. So, I mean, why not combine that to more than just the single thing we play?
We're up
I think
against
it
an
works.
actual 12-man here, so we should probably pay attention.
Perhaps we should not be bringing only hero mechs. We haven't
Reactor.
piloted for like half a year, but you know that's
Correct
Speak for
answer.
yourself. I'm
Weapons
doing fine in the
online.
Yellow Wing.
I'm not
I've
doing
figured out what
terrible.
was
All
damaging my
systems
mojo.
nominal.
I'm not doing
None of my
terrible
mechs
in the
are
misery
even-
now that it's actually I'm able to move again and not get murdered at the beginning of matches. But
This is even basic yet.
yeah, that's your problem.
Yeah. Ooh, the ice and camo is pretty cool.
What is it, that blue and orange?
Yep.
That's pretty nice.
Actually, I do have one final news thing I just thought of. Everybody out there who has not yet pre-ordered your Wave 3 Max, this is the end of the month for April, which I believe is the second month rewards, which was premium time and maybe a cockpit item, maybe like a mug or a standing thing or a hanging thing or something. So anyway, if you guys haven't done it yet and you at least want to, get yourself, a couple days of premium time and get yourself an Arctic Cheetah, which should be pretty awesome. You might want to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, well, I went all in for like
Acquired.
as soon as the pack.
Oh
was
yeah,
out,
no,
so, yeah.
I got the Executioner with
Yeah.
30 minutes.
I think we had a
waiting,
conversation about that. We were actually
Yeah.
talking to each other. At the
Yeah,
time,
I-
like you get it? Yeah, you.
Yeah. I think I was actually actively reloading the page, waiting for them to put it up.
Gotta mash that F5 button.
Right.
Right?
Airstrike activated. New target acquired.
We should probably push up here. Let's go.
Yeah. Since your misery is actively taking on like 3 people.
It's more than 3, Alex. You should not cross that ridge.
Well, I forced a king crab and 2 stalkers back, so I think I'm doing my job fine.
I'm right here with you.
I'm here also.
Yay!
What'd you force them back
New
from, though? I
target
mean, we're all
acquired.
back here.
Well, the king crab was cresting the corner and about to murder some people.
Hotel.
Raven.
Ow.
Bravo. King Crab is open in the CT.
Yay!
New target
See, I did that.
acquired.
That's a thing. It's a thing I accomplished.
Okay, Gridiron, get out of my way.
New target acquired.
Whoever's behind me is about to get me killed.
I turned my mouse sensitivity down way too low. Can't snapshot.
No. Yeah, I like mine around 1500. Although I don't remember what my settings I'm actually using in MWO, so 1500 is fine with whatever random sensitivity settings I have on.
Left Torso and Juliet.
Bravo CT also.
Target destroyed. New target
He is
acquired.
down. Golf cataphract? Yeah, it's a
Right
double
arm
golf fract.
destroyed.
Gonna have to go around
Hate
for
that
it, though.
mech.
New target acquired.
All right, torso on golf.
Shit.
Finally got the king crab.
Golf's hurt.
Yeah, he's
RT's
probably
to
got an
start off.
XL in that mech as well.
Yeah, his RT is bright red.
Got him.
Nice.
New target acquired.
Echo, echo.
New target acquired. Gauss ammo at 25%. Target destroyed.
Death to the
New
user.
target
Stalker right around the corner
acquired.
for me, Sans.
Yeah.
He's open CT.
New target acquired.
Got him.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We want to rush him, Mikage?
Yeah, hell
Let's
with it.
do this.
Let's do this.
It's all lights left. God damn, I can't hit shit.
How many AC-20 rounds you running?
Who, me?
40, 38? No,
Yeah, that's too many, man.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a reasonable number on the Yinla Wang because of the increased firing speed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Misery, you don't need that much. I wouldn't run more than 4 tons.
I think I only run like 3.5.
Dragon Slayer and Protector be holding us back. Sans.
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing okay in the Jester, but the Protector was not a fun experience.
Jester's a great mech.
It all
Still a great
pale. Yeah, it is a good mech. It all pales in comparison to the Yinla Wang, though. Best hero mech.
So much fun. I love the shit. out of
First
this mech.
hero mech, still the best hero mech.
That AC-20 though.
Three and a half tons enough.
Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah, it's a shame that the Dragon Slayer just doesn't feel very viable at all.
Green.
It's not.
Because
It's,
the dragon isn't viable, man.
no,
or not the dragon,
the
but
Victor.
that
The
Victor,
Victor is not. The Victor was really dependent on the Pop-Tart meta, and when that got nerfed, the Victor just kind of became a
Disappeared.
mediocre 80-ton brawler that had jump jets.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's the ultimate. Like the Highlander, the Victor, eventually the Executioner when it comes out, the Cyclops when it comes out, because they already said they have the artwork and stuff for it. Like there's going to be several assault mechs that need to have better jump jets than they have right now. And
Does the Cyclops have jump jets?
Yeah, it does.
See, if I had known that, I would have totally voted for the Cyclops over the Zeus. I actually didn't think it had jump jets.
I like
can
Zeus.
verify on Sarna, but I'm almost positive.
I think the Zeus is underrated a bit right now.
Ursa.
Such a lie. They're not bears.
They're like teal snake things.
Right?
Teals.
What? Nice line there, Sans. That's super good.
It was supposed to be kind of incompetent in its delivery. That's the joke.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
So
Joke.
what about every other
Online.
time?
That's just
Sensors
normal
online.
incompetence.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
I'm gonna leave you behind, Ghost. I'm sorry. You're too slow.
It's okay. This thing's not even deleted. Oh, you mind?
Do you like my bright yellow sun here, Ghost?
I can't really see it.
You can't? Oh, that's a shame.
No, I can
Everything's
see it.
just rainbow and sunshine with you, isn't it, Sans?
Yep, most of the time. I have a sunny disposition, I've been told.
What? You
What,
are.
are you
Who-
going to accuse me of being a whiner or something?
You have been historically one of the most negative people. That was
Really?
sad.
Yeah.
I don't feel that negative.
Pretty
Wow.
good.
Wow.
You're just salty sometimes.
Yeah, salty.
That is hard to hit the
Well,
light that far away.
I
with
want to
radius
point out
20.
that this is people in my day-to-day life, so it is entirely possible that I dropped that a little bit for MWO. I'm a very cheery person in person.
As opposed to not in person.
Well, this
Like
is what
everybody
we're
else
doing
here
right
told
now
Dick
is not
on
in
that.
person.
Bravo, right on.
Look, a Yen Lo
New
Wang,
target
bravo!
acquired.
He's got the right idea.
He does have the right idea. Unfortunately, he's trying to Yen Lo Wang with me, which is a very, very bad idea.
And Seth's here
Only I
now.
can kill you in the wang.
Right arm gone.
And
oh, I got
even
left
that's
arm.
kind of
Got
not a given.
No.
It
It's because
really,
it's the wang, man. As long as that 20's up, there's always a chance.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Wow, who the fuck's been shooting my AC-20 arm?
I don't know. There's a Zeus outside, I think. Right out the
New
door.
target acquired. Airstrike online.
It runs so hot on this map. Oh god, even the
Everything's hot
Yen
on
Lo
this
Wang
map,
is hot
dude.
on this map.
Gridiron's not.
I wonder why.
Guy coming up.
There's a
Delta.
push.
Target acquired.
King Crab, get that King Crab.
Artium.
Whoever's behind me is
Warning.
causing problems.
The assault mech.
New target
That should be
acquired.
No.
We're down.
Right arm.
Foxtrot
critical
shoulder.
damage.
No, we're not done. We can still pull this out.
Ah, I got stripped. Shit.
Airstrike. Right
We can still do
arm
this.
critical.
We're in the lead. We've got a solid 3-point lead. Jesus Christ, the lava. It's gonna overheat
Yeah.
my mech.
I had to fall off. Alright, let me see if I can push back in real quick from the Echo 7 side. Echo 6. Yeah, Echo 6 one's fine.
Oh, you hit the you get in the cockpit.
Target destroyed.
One medium pulse
Did you
laser
get a headshot?
sniper.
Ah! That T-bolt brought me down. Kill him, please.
New target acquired.
2 kills
That
with
was
the
awesome.
medium pulse laser.
I'm pretty sure I just cockpitted him also.
I am pretty sure you did also. Based
I
on
was-
the fact that he still had armor on his CT.
Yeah, exactly. Lol. Misery strong backbone of crippled assault mechs.
Right. Stalker's too good, man.
Well, there was like I came to the fight late because I was checking to make sure the Cyclops has jump jets, which it does, and I was just walking up and there was this cataphract, and we were both going towards the middle, and all of a sudden the Shadowhawk's like, "I'm going to start fighting this cataphract." As I'm sitting, I don't know if he didn't see me. How do you not see a giant blue dildo sitting right behind somebody though? Like I don't. So like the cataphract moved 2 feet, and I was like, okay. PPC gauzed his RT, like lost all of his weapons, Next shot, PPC gauzed his center torso and killed it. Like, I don't know what was going on in that fight. That was weird. I'll take it. Not bad.
Blue dildos can't be picky, man.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe that's the thing. You just gotta take the insertions where you can get them.
Yay! Basics.
Should probably check on that.
Lol.
Yay, speed tweak.
Hopefully this is a lot better now with a little better heat dissipation.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're running that many tons of ammo, dude. You gotta get some more doubles in there. I run the medium pulse in my center torso too, which helps in those close range fights.
Yeah, I just put that in there.
Yeah. Although honestly, I'd be more, because it's not like the medium pulse is really going to do all that much for you. I'd almost rather just throw like 2 mediums in the right torso, and when I lose them, you know.
Yeah, we need that
Nice.
torso to put the heat sinks in, because it's the only spot that can fit them.
Yeah, the torso, but sorry, I meant the arm. They don't.
Ah.
There's no energy slots in the torso. I meant the right arm.
Yeah,
I
forgot to update.
You're gonna lose it anyway, but meh.
It's your fault.
What's my fault?
The win-loss record. I forgot to update it. We've gotten like 2 losses or 2 wins in a row, so
Well,
we're
we
actually
did
ahead.
terrible, and then now we did well. Ever since like we complained about doing terrible.
Ever since we switched away from the Orions and
Dragon Slayer.
the Pirate's Bane and the Dragon Slayer and the Gridiron, we've been
No,
fine.
no, I'm gonna correct it all right here. It's as soon as we swap to having 2 wangs.
I mean, you know,
We've been giving it to him from both ends.
Dos Wangs is best Wangs, so.
The old double team.
The old double team.
It's a double team.
Gotta check the main event page again, see if they updated it in scores. Nope, still haven't. Sad. If you have a sad face, Piggy.
Reactor online.
The Ilya probably wouldn't have been a bad choice either.
Sensors
Decidedly in the lead.
Weapons
Oh
online.
yeah, no, it's not even really worth.
It's
mentioning.
I don't think that's going to change.
No, that's not
Alex,
gonna change.
we just want to see how far MS is ahead of everyone.
Right.
basically.
That's well. I would be curious to see where all the first place people are. Like how far is it's 12th now. Is it 12th Donegal? I'm trying to remember who's in. Yeah,
I
like
thought it was the Sky Rangers.
KFC's in lead for Smoke Jag, CGBI's in lead for Ghost Bear, Smoking Jays. I didn't even know that was a thing. They're apparently in the lead for
Oh.
Jay Falcon.
It's 420.
Yeah. Robinson Rangers for Davian, and Phoenix Legion for Rosselhog
Target
220 for
acquired.
Chirita, and the
Oh God!
Tikhonov Commonality Armed Forces for
Back
Gal.
off, Kage! Get away! Get away! Don't be
Yeah.
there.
I know. I saw. I went over the ridge the same
Alpha
time he did that.
Banshee.
I fit that Banshee at 20 though.
He's had a few.
Airstrike online.
I'm sure that he's at the legal limit.
Oh,
New
he
target
just got 2
acquired.
alphas.
Thank
from me.
you, Nikage.
3
I-
alphas.
You ran up right as I fired into
New
my
target
EC-20R.
acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
What's right on the other side of that hill there? Is
New
it golf?
target acquired.
Get him! Coming for you, Banshee! Oh hey, or we could just kill this fucking spider. We could be a
Target
dumbass.
destroyed.
Works for me.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. You let
It
me
was a
CT core.
spider standing still.
Yes.
Target
Bad
acquired.
spider is bad.
Zeus is isolated Delta 2 as well. I think I'm gonna go get a piece of him. While he's still there.
No.
Airstrike activated. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice
Oh,
ghost.
I thought you were finished headshotting him since he had no head armor left.
Target
He just went
acquired.
down immediately. I figured that's what happened.
New target acquired.
So we got Delta over here.
New target
Are they all just right on
acquired.
some side?
Yes!
Warning, incoming missile.
I forgot how fun the Inner Sphere
New
AC-20
target
is.
acquired.
Oh, it's great, dude.
It is most incredible.
Target destroyed.
Damn it,
Oh,
Sans,
get
I-
wrecked.
Nice.
You bitch. I blew that all off.
No, you didn't. I
Target
got into red on
acquired.
that Forza.
New target acquired.
Lima Direwolf. Let's just fucking
New
wreck him.
target acquired.
Well, you boys have fun. I'm not gonna make it in time.
Gloss
Yeah, nice
ammo
fair in the
at
Hill Fox 3 though.
25%.
Hotel.
New target acquired.
Nice.
Wow.
Achievement unlocked, friendly giant! Yay! I'm a friendly giant! 250 GXP! Woo!
Big money.
Achievement unlocked. Almost one-shotting Sans by shooting with the back of the AC-20.
Seriously.
Whoa.
That
just-
was your torso.
I'm just lucky that it registered as front damage. You would have probably
Oh,
killed
did
me if
it?
it had registered as back damage. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, PGI, for your shoddy hit, Reg.
Oh man. Alright, let's do one more, and I'm gonna hop in yellow just to make it a threesome.
Oh my.
Well, that's dirty. You guys having an old lemon party there?
No, I think they're gonna film the sequel of 2 Girls, 1 Cup, 3 Men, 1 Cup.
3 men.
Or maybe it's 3
I thought
men,
it was
one
the,
big, one big arm. I don't know.
I thought we were filming, what is it?
Three men, one big bottle of lube.
3 miserable lemons? No?
No.
Well, that would just be 3 miserable lemons squared. Maybe.
Yellow it is. Oh, bruh.
Oh, yeah. It's victory drop time.
Watch us get our poo pushed in.
It all-
Like ever
It
or
all
something.
depends on the dance partner.
Well, we
Like-
did take on a 12-man earlier, so I'm not feeling too worried about it at the moment.
You're just asking for it now, Alex. Like,
Well,
we're
we
gonna
haven't
go
seen-
up against the
we
12 of
haven't seen
SJR.
EMP
That's what's
tonight
gonna
yet,
happen.
So I'm expecting to see Twinkie and Haim and like everybody who's good. Vision will be there. Just a murder spree will take place.
It's kind of what I'm expecting too.
I think I can think of ZMP has been they've been doing pretty decent for they were at 2 factions at one point. They were Smokejag and they were Jade Falcon, but I don't know if they've settled on Smokejag now or where they're at this weekend because I saw them jump around at least once.
Well,
think they
they're
did it
listed on
just,
Smokejag right
Yeah, they're
now,
listed on
fourth.
Smokejag, but I know that they were 5th and 2 before. They were I think 5th in Smokejag and 5th in Jade Falcon. I thought
Well-
they started Smokejag.
I don't see them on Jade Falcon anymore. I just see them on Smokejag.
Yeah, no, I know they are.
Man, we might have to help out the plans a bit.
Huh?
Percent-
Thankfully,
percents has
MS
slipped.
has four groups going right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I signed in this afternoon. It was the first time I noticed it below 50% for clans so far during the tournament.
It does that during
During Europe.
European hours.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried about the tournament ending when it does.
Yeah. But I mean, what do you do, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do. It'll just be annoying because Wolf's been solidly, you know, like we've been doing our part all week. And, you know, it's just going to be, and clans have been, I mean, like at our peak NA times, you know, it's been up to 80, 86%. Like we're winning matches, but like we're going to lose the war probably because just IS numbers during Euro time are ridiculous.
Yeah.
IS numbers are just ridiculous. I mean, there's always a wait queue for them.
It's kind of weird that it's so split.
Well, the only thing I could think of is all the pugs are out this weekend, and if the pugs aren't investing real money, and they're not doing, clan mechs are just more expensive in general, right?
Yeah.
And now that, you know, a couple months ago I totally agree with you, but now the quirks are, you know, the Wub Nazi's good, the SE's good, the Quick Draw's good, the Dragon's good, the 4N's good. Like, there's a lot of good things for the IS now.
Yep.
Yeah, the stalker wall is really hard to break.
Reactor
Yeah.
Nearly
online.
impossible on certain maps.
Sensors online. Weapons.
Like a good
online.
stalker wall on Boreal is just a you lose scenario.
All
Yeah.
systems
Well, a good stalker wall pretty much anywhere is a you lose scenario. The only good thing is like the new maps provide you with more cover on defense from that,
Right.
which I really hope that they go back and revisit some of the older maps after they get, like, if they got out, let's say 3 more CW maps, that would get us up to 8, and then go back and do some tweaks on the first 3 on Boreal, Acidy Butthole, and the third one. I don't remember what the third one even is.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
I think they're going to have to do quirks
And there's
anyway once
Ghost
the
in
Arctic
his
Shooter gets
very
here, so.
creative all black yellow wing.
Let's get blue.
I saw an enemy wing up there too already.
Never rush a
Yes,
Yenlo
guy.
Wang in a light.
Also-
Ever.
I'm not sure if you did all that damage, because I hit him and got a red X with my BPCs and AC-20s, but I didn't show any new damage on him, so I don't know what just happened.
Well, I actually shot him with my AC-20 like 4 times. 2 of those
I
times
got
it did not
nothing on
even register. That was some weird hit reg going on with that mech. He was like there, but
Airstrike
not there.
activated.
He was too powerful.
Yes.
That right arm is just too strong.
New target
That looks like it
acquired.
hurt, Sans.
Yeah, it did.
There's a lot of PPC.
Come on, stick your head out one more time, Raven.
It only takes one.
Direwolf going up ramp.
Echo,
Juliet.
Echo.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Oh, an AC-20 hunchback. We will see who the true
Who-
AC-20 mech
Who
is.
I
Target
just shot off his
destroyed.
AC-20.
He just kind of walked towards you.
Yeah, he did. Well, I was shooting at him and he was like, oh god, I'm taking a bunch of hunch damage. So he was like, I'm just going to charge forward, it'll be fine.
New target
I'm
acquired.
sure it'll work out well.
Maybe he decided that fate was against him and that he should die gloriously.
You guys, we can
New
push on the left side pretty
acquired.
easily.
Target destroyed.
Sweep.
We can push on the right side right
Yep.
now.
Okay.
Let's push, Alex. Let's go.
Do it.
Target acquired.
Push, push, push.
Where'd that Raven just go? Is he behind me?
I got it.
Thank you.
He got the right hand.
Shit.
Fuck you, Direwolf.
Should have brought my ammo.
It's another Yenlo right around that corner, which I could use help with.
Target destroyed. New
Look at me again, bud.
acquired.
Seems to be having a hard time there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting for him not to be constantly shaking like he was so I can get my AC-20.
Autocannon ammo at 25%.
I was just feeding it to him.
Target destroyed.
No.
God
That's
damn, that was a
pop
fast
out
match.
20 back around the corner.
Does
See,
that
it's
one?
the power
Does that
of
one
the
count?
Wang. It's the power of the Wang.
The Wang is strong with this one.
The Tri-Wang.
I feel like I didn't
Try
do
Wang.
much on that match.
Ah!
Wow. Sans definitely brought the Wang power there.
Indeed.
Yes.
Always,
swinging.
the Wang gives me power.
Swinging that back
Kept
there.
saying.
You heard it here first on BearNet, folks. Sans draws his power from the Wang.
Don't you know it?
That's an image that I just never wanted to have in my head, and now it is.
I'm happy to help.
Anyway, guys, thank you for once again watching Bear Webland Nets. Bears,
There's Star
Mechs and Nets,
Web Wars,
Star Wars. thing.
Emperor Strikes,
Yeah,
Warhammer back. I don't know.
all those things. I don't know why I just linked that in team chat. That's not where I meant to put it.
Nice.
Besides being an idiot, if you guys like what you saw tonight, all of our previous episodes are posted up on YouTube, which I'd love to just say would be youtube.com/TheBearNet, but that would only be possible through viewers like you. So please go over to our YouTube, give us a like, give us a subscribe. If we get enough subscriptions, I don't have to say channel UC GEC X5 OP blah 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 and have to link you every night. It's I can just be like, check us out at youtube.com/BearNet, and I think that would
Yeah.
just be better for everybody because I've been saying that name
Yes.
forever and I'm tired of saying it. So make sure you do that, guys. We definitely thank everybody who goes over there and does that. And like I said, if you like what you saw tonight and you haven't watched the previous episodes, they're all on there. Also, our recordings of our lovely friend Noxon and his Nook that he does on Wednesdays are also, I believe, being all posted over there, as
That is
far as I
correct.
remember anyway. So make sure you guys are checking him out. Like I said, he's on at Wednesdays if you want to watch him live at, I believe, 10:30 is his solid time slot, right? Goes
Yes, 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
10:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you're checking him out and all of that goodness.
Sounds good. So, this has been the BearNet. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hope to see you again next Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Like what you saw, follow
Alex,
us,
join up on
please.
Have a good night.
Do it
everybody.
out.
See y'all later.
Alright, guys.
Bye!
Hey, if you guys want to join on